so today I'm going to be making a chocolate cake. I've had a lot of people messaging me and stuff to ask about me making cakes for them, so it's been really cool, actually really nice to have that, and I like that people obviously like what I make and like the taste of it, like the look of it. So I do look a bit windswept. I've just had breakfast out with my girlfriend, so very windy on the way back, but we're going to crack on with this chocolate cake. So first of all, we are going to beat together 220 grams of butter. So I'm going to put that in there with 220 grams of caster sugar. So I'm just going to beat that. So we've done that, and I am now going to add 4 eggs. I'm going to probably do them one at a time and just mix them in slowly because I don't know, I just kind of like it like that. 1. I have only recently, oh, I've got a bit of shell in there. I've only recently started using this hand mixer thing. Because I didn't have one. Well, I did have this one, but I just didn't think it did the job. And I think because you know, you see everyone with these really fancy KitchenAids and you just think, well, this isn't going to be, that's not the same, is it? So I just never used it, and I just thought, oh, I need something really fancy to make really nice cakes. You know, this is really good, and it wasn't even that expensive either, so yeah, it's worth it. You just get a much better texture, like it just looks so much nicer. Ooh. I love how when I put eggs in here, the yolks never break, but if I'm making like a fried egg or something, I guarantee at least one of them will break. That's super runny, but that's fine because we're going to now add the dry ingredients. So I have actually done this a little bit wrong. It's supposed to be 200 grams of self-raising flour. I have done 220, so I'm just going to try and leave a bit in the bowl when I put it in. There you go. And then in here I've got 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 3 tablespoons of cocoa powder, and then just a pinch of salt. So I'm going to add that in now. I did actually have a little moment with this cake the other day because I thought, can I do a chocolate buttercream with a chocolatey cake, and it's going to have lots of chocolate on the top as well and around the edge. So I was like, oh, can I do a chocolate buttercream? And thankfully I have joined this cake making page on Facebook, and I just said, is there such a thing as too much chocolate? And they were like, absolutely not. And they showed me all these amazing images of their chocolate cakes with chocolate buttercream and how beautiful they looked, and I thought, no, definitely can have chocolate buttercream as well because it looks amazing. So I'm going to put this final bit of the cocoa powder in with the salt and stuff. Now to me it just doesn't look very chocolatey at all, but it does look really nice actually. Also, I should say I have preheated my oven at 180 degrees, and I've also greased and lined 2 8-inch tins. So I'm just going to do 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and then I'm going to do 2 tablespoons of milk. And then it will be ready to put into the 2 pounds. That was definitely more than 2 tablespoons, but I'm not really sure. Okay, so there we have our cake mixture. Get these out. Just about. Get most of that off. Wash my hands. And then I'm going to just get a little one of these and put it into my tins. So I'm going to put the cake mix into the tins as evenly as possible. It looks like a really moussey texture. I really like what it looks like at the moment. Hopefully it will be a nice moist cake and not too dry. I'm really, personally for me, I'm not a fan of eating chocolate cake. I much prefer, you know, like Victoria sponges or a lemon drizzle or something like that. I'm really not a massive fan of chocolate cake, but I actually quite enjoy making it just because it does smell amazing. And you know, I know that lots of other people do enjoy chocolate cake, so I think that's why I quite like making it, and I've made quite a lot of chocolatey things. Yeah, so I just don't really like to eat it very much. It doesn't really appeal to me. But I love chocolate. I love to eat a bar of chocolate. Like crunchy is amazing. You know, just a bar of chocolate. But I'm not really a fan of chocolate ice cream, chocolate milkshakes, chocolate cakes, anything like that, which is weird when I love chocolate. But I guess that there are some people that are like that. Like, I'd much prefer a strawberry ice cream over a chocolate one. Right, so these are looking good. I'm just going to give them a bang down on the side. Get out any air bubbles. And that is going to go in the oven, 180 degrees for 25 minutes. I will check on them, but my oven does cook quite quick, so I probably will check on them, but I can just, yeah, I think 25 will be fine. Usually I do it for half an hour, so 25 should be perfect. I'm just going to get like my butter out now for my buttercream, but I'm also going to have a clear up as well. So my cakes have just come out the oven. They look a bit weird actually, but I've done the skewer test. They are done. So I guess I will just see when I take them out of the tins if they hold together. But yeah, they smell delicious, so yeah. I'm now going to make my buttercream. So I'm just going to melt, I've actually got 200 grams of just milk chocolate, and I have got 250 grams of icing sugar, 40 grams of cocoa powder, and I have got 250 grams of unsalted butter, and I will add a 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla extract. So I'm just going to start by melting the chocolate, and then I will show you the buttercream process. So I've melted my chocolate and I've just transferred it into another bowl because it will cool it quicker. So you need this at room temperature again before you add it to the buttercream. Otherwise it's obviously just going to melt it. So I'm just going to quickly grab my butter, which it was supposed to be taken out of the fridge, but I forgot. So I've just left it over my oven to soften. So hopefully it's enough. So there's 250 grams in this pack, which is exactly what we need. So I'm just going to go ahead and chuck that in. It'll come off. I might quickly chop it up actually, just because it will then be easier to whisk. So we've done that, and now my hands are really slimy from the butter. Now I'm going to add the icing sugar and the cocoa powder. I'm just going to do it a teeny bit at a time, because otherwise it goes everywhere. Assemble the cake. I am going to finish the video here, and then maybe I'm just going to add a picture at the end of what it looks like assembled and finished. So thank you for watching. I will leave the recipe in the description. So please like and subscribe, and I will get some more baking videos up